If you've made your way into the Shadowlands, you've already come across a Brazier Giant. In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily defeat them. Welcome in everybody, it's RivTech, your guide to all things Souls-like in Elden Ring. It's been a minute since we've had an Elden Ring video on the channel, but we're going back to our roots. So for my equipment, I'm using the Dark Moon Greatsword, which got nerfed into the ground prior to the patch, the Carrion Regal's Scepter, the Twinned Helm, the Perceptor's Long Gown, Twin Gauntlets, and Twin Greaves. That's just purely aesthetics for the armor. And then I'm using the Graven School Talisman to raise the potency of sorceries, the Shard of Alexander to boost attack power skills, the Radagon icon to shorten spell casting time, and the Godfrey icon to enhance charged spells and skills. And if you want to look at all of my stats, here are my stats right here. Complete overkill on the intelligence, could probably bump that down to 60 and rebalance into other stats. But this is what I'm working with right now. I will respec once we get a little further into the DLC. So the first thing to note when you're approaching these Brazier Giants or Fire Giants, Cauldron Giants, whatever you want to call them, if you're going to summon, I would recommend you summon at a distance, and then you have to immediately start closing the distance, because if he kicks those rocks at you, you need to start going laterally to the side, or you need to run back towards you, the player, away from them. So what we're going to want to do this whole time is we're going to want to focus primarily on one leg. As you can see here, I just auto-locked to the left leg, and we're just going to keep focusing on that over and over again. You'll get a little stun, you'll see the leg break and catch on fire. That's when you can hop off of Torrent. You can stay on Torrent the whole time if you want, depending on your weapon. But personally, I like to get off the horse and get as close as I can and start going and hitting the same leg over and over again. For the stomps, you're going to want to time it as soon as the foot gets close to the ground. Jump over the fire. You don't want to roll towards because the leg catches on fire. And if you roll towards, you run the risk of getting hit by the fire. So if you're going to roll back like I just did right there. So he has a punch attack where he punches down. You'll see it right here. I completely missed it. You can get on your horse or you can dodge and get away from that. But if you start getting farther away, he'll start kicking those rocks at you. So as you can see here, we're still focusing on that left leg. We want to completely stagger him to like where he falls, like all other giants. He gets to that point as well. He jumps, and then as you can see right there, I didn't jump in time with the horse. That's obviously just bad timing on my part. We're focusing on that left leg right there. Here comes the kick. Roll forward when he kicks. Try to rotate behind him if you can, attacking the same leg. Here comes another stomp. Jump. I didn't jump right there. So again, get your heels in when you need to. Normally when there's one stomp, there is a second stomp following it. You want to run forward or around to the opposite side of the hand reaching, because if he grabs you, that's an instant kill. So here we go again with the stomp. We're going to jump, and then we're going to go forward and try to do a heavy attack. We missed right there. And then like I said, here comes the second. Just jump over that as well. You're going to keep the same pattern up over and over again. And honestly, your choice of summon, if you choose to do it, you don't really need it. I just like the Black Knife for her ability to drain the health. As you can see again, we're gonna roll back. I got caught right there. Here comes the second one, ready to jump again. Just don't panic. He's not really that hard of a boss. I think people just get caught up in the sheer size of these and they just forget that it's kind of a simple plan. Alright, so as you can see, we kept hitting that. We'll get a couple of more hits in, and then we're gonna run straight to the head, lock onto the head, and then hit that staggering blow, that critical strike, and then you can run back to the feet and get a couple of shots in before it stands back up. You can see right there I got a couple of hits in. If they didn't nerf my sweet baby Dark Moon Greatsword into the ground, I probably would have been doing a ton more damage. But as I said before, you want to stay in between the legs, rotating to the back if you can, because you want to be out of the range of that grab attack. And we're just going to keep this up over and over again on the same leg. You can switch legs. I just chose to do the same leg over and over again because it's easier to concentrate. With these things, if you try to focus on too many things at once, then you kind of get information overload, and that causes you to panic or make mistakes. It's a lot easier to focus, and then you want to rotate too around to the side where you can see both the legs. Here's that sweeping attack. Like I said, we want to get around behind on the sweep, and now you know that he is stunned again because the left leg caught on fire like that and broke. We're going to try to hit it with as many heavy attacks. It's going to break fairly soon. Constantly staying behind, jumping over the flames, listening for those audio cues for that as well. Here he comes again. Gonna jump. He's relatively close to falling down. This double jump, same thing. You're just going to jump over it. I got really lucky right there. I don't know. I think it's because I jumped towards him where I hit the flame. Here comes a kick. We're going to roll forward towards the kick under the rocks. Out of the way. And then we're going to rotate around over there. Keep hitting the same leg. He's almost done. Here comes the stomp. I know I said it's almost done like 4 times, but I swear it's going to be there soon. It's coming up right now. Boom, hit him with the stun right there. He falls down, and then you're going to go do your other critical strike and take him out. Make sure you focus on the head, hold it down, and easy as that. It's kind of similar to the fire giant in the base game, except he doesn't go into that weird second phase where he throws fire out of his hands and crawls around and stuff like that. If you made it this far, please hit the like button, and I also ask that you consider subscribing. Subscribing is absolutely free to do. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part of the new DLC is.